Um, so it looks like Robin versus Isabelle. Oh boy, here we go. I don't really know what Robin does. I know that like there's like the spells and
How do I update this?
right. So he's charging, gets dash attacked. Man, you just really just lost neutral like immediately. Oh, and was that the stock?
Oh man.
A bit of an unfortunate start for who is that?
That's Sam.
Sam.
Yeah, so Sam.
Sorry, Sam.
Sam seems to play mostly Robin. I have not seen AJ play Isabelle though. Then again, I haven't seen AJ play much either. So these are two players I'm pretty fairly unfamiliar with, at least gameplay-wise. You know?
Yeah. I don't know, that slingshot seems really obnoxious.
I feel like in this matchup specifically, where like Robin isn't the fastest character, I feel like slingshot's gonna be really annoying.
Yeah, it seems to me like Robin just can't play a projectile game because Isabelle just has projectiles that kind of invalidate his moves. Because like you'll see, he's trying to see that like
yeah, like that's just ain't right.
Like he's just too slow.
The
like,
priority there is all wrong.
Like
yeah.
So he just kind of loses neutral, and I mean it's not like he has any way of just maintaining stage position.
Yeah.
Because he's a zoner, but like when you're just getting zoned like better, I guess like I mean slingshot doesn't do that much, but if you're just constantly losing neutral, it's hard.
Yeah.
And that seems to be what's going on.
Yeah, because I mean that's all you really need to do it seems against Robin, unless he's like really on point.
Yeah. Man, dude, this game isn't that balanced. I mean, it is, just not mechanically.
It's like
a
all
lot
right,
of
like the way I
don't have tools to deal with stuff.
Right? Is like character-wise, it's pretty balanced, but like some really whack tools like in this game, like that. I feel like honestly, like put this game back in the oven for like another month and like give them more players, like more actual professionals, like designing the balance of the game, and I think this game could have been like even better than it already is. Which I honestly really enjoy this game, so that's like, I mean, that's me saying that.
I'm gonna sound like a snob, but I think if this game just had good, like, better movement, like, then it would be far more balanced. Because like then it would be less about your character and like what they do and like the rock paper scissors, and more just about like you as a player,
your like actual ability. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because that's why I think PM was so. Oh, are you allowed to say Project M?
I'm pretty sure we're allowed to mention it. I don't think that there's going to be any, especially if you just say PM. That can be like private message, like
in private message, like mechanically, like there's a lot of jank in that game, but it's just like it gives you so many options as the player that like if you're more creative and like smarter than your opponent, then you'll just win because like you'll come up with options. Whereas I feel like this game just like it's a lot more like static, like it's just more choreographed.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Now, I do feel like some neat stuff can happen in this game, like just now.
If you play top tier, if you play a character with like good options, then like and I mean if your opponent's good too. I mean I like Smash Ultimate somewhat. I don't like watching what is happening on the stream right now.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple nifty things that happened. At one point, Isabelle down smashed and it went into her mind, which I thought was kind of cool. Like they're doing some nifty stuff. It's just like it's pretty evident that like this is a weird matchup. I don't know how Robin really approaches this matchup, even though Isabelle is like awful.
I'm sure if you like really played the map, that's another thing too. It's hard in this game to know every matchup. Like how are you supposed to know what to do against Isabelle? Like
it's like one of those things where I feel like bracket luck is even more of a thing in this game because if you just don't have a matchup down, then it's really unfortunate, you know.
See, I personally don't think that we need this many characters. Like it's cool. It's just like it's so frustrating, like having to play a new character every tournament and then just like
That makes sense. I feel like if you were to play the game more, you know, that naturally would obviously go away. But no, like having 70 plus matchups basically in this game, maybe like 60 something if you minus the echoes and like similar characters, like that's still so much to learn. I mean, it's cool for sure, but like balancing wise, I don't think this game was meant to be like super balanced. It's meant to be like a holy crap, look at all these characters.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, like the thing, like every character's good.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. I don't think that having this, again, I'm from Melee, so maybe I'm just biased, but I don't think that having this many characters really adds that much to it competitively.
Competitively, yeah, but like I feel like personally, like just from a personal standpoint, right? Seeing all these characters together is like profound.
Yeah, no, it's
like,
great.
Gaming-wise, this is insane. I mean, like
I like it. I think it's fantastic that like we have this big collaboration. You see all these like crazy gaming icons. Just from like a metagame sense, like I mean, like yeah, there's so many. Like, does having like this many characters really change the meta? Like, is that much new stuff happening? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I haven't played enough of.
I think personally, it really depends on the archetypes. I feel like there's a lot of archetypes in this game that you can just kind of like throw characters into, you know, like I feel like the pits are like just, you know, oh yeah, multiple jumps and what's it, disjoint.
See, I agree. I honestly think a lot of the characters feel like just reskins of other characters. Like not even like the echoes, just like a lot of the heavies not all the heavies, but like a lot of the heavies play the same, or like all the swordies play similar.
Yeah.
Like
what was it?
And it's just frustrating because like they're all doing the same things, but they all have their own random jank that you get caught up by because it's like character specific stuff.
So,
now let's talk about the match.
Yeah, the game at hand.
Yeah, no, now I'm just complaining. I was trying to avoid complaining.
What was it? Now, actually, we're actually seeing a pretty different match than last time. Obviously, no obvious gaps right at the beginning, no stocks lost right away. This matchup seems to be treating Sam better as well.
I think it was definitely smart to switch characters, because like, I mean, what does Dark Pit do? I don't honestly know much of it. He's kind of an all-rounder, isn't he? Like
yeah, he's like okay, you know, like I would say he's like a mid-tier, but like the thing is he's going against Isabelle, which Isabelle's like one of the worst characters in the game. I feel like as long as he's fast enough to get past, you know, the barrage of stones skating on his way, he's really fine.
See, it seems a lot harder to zone him because like his run speed's so fast and he has quick burst options out of a dash.
Yeah, plus he has that side B, which the side B can reflect stuff and it kills.
That's true too.
Yeah.
So like if he's getting walled by projectiles, you can just say like screw that. Are we allowed to say screw that?
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, I literally said the F word like 3 times on stream last week. Like,
I don't think they're gonna notice. That's the thing.
I mean, no, the school will not notice, 100%. And I mean, anyone else who that really matters.
Worst case scenario, Brendan's probably gonna come up and be like, "Hey man, don't do that.
I had to bleep your F's." Yeah. Well, the thing is, thankfully, Brendan's getting a bit of a break this semester. He's probably going to be doing less of the videos.
Oh, nice.
This poor man. Last year, he was, like, doing basically all of them. Or actually, just all of them, period. So it was just kind of ridiculous on his end, the workload. But back to the game, excuse me.
And Sam is Dark Pit, right?
Yes, Sam is Dark Pit.
He's just, like, dash attacking. Like, it seems like that just works.
I feel like the big thing is...
what is going on? Like, I'm trying to look at the match. It's just he arrows, and then as soon as like there's
definitely a weird cadence to this neutral. That's what I will say.
They kind of like have this little like spat with projectiles, and then he's like, all right, you know what, I'm done, and then he just goes in with like a dash attack or a grab, and it like usually it works because the projectiles have been enough to buy him like some stage positioning. Don't charge an F.
It seems like they're just kind of throwing their big moves out at this point. That's gonna probably
not to detract from the game at hand.
So,
but yeah,
that's a 2-0 in AJ's favor. 2-0.